Hi everybody, Karina Ledesma here, author of the book Put Your Mask On First. You can't give what you don't have. And I'm wearing this pretty shirt which says Encounter with the Real You. Okay, yeah, I really love this shirt. And Encounter with the Real You is the seminar that I created for based on the teaching on this book, which is, you know, a self-discovery guide. I love to help people to connect with themselves, to learn more about themselves, and in these seminars you're going to be able to encounter with the real you and just connect with who you truly are. Sometimes we just go in life and we get, you know, frustrated about things, and we put goals and then we cannot achieve that, and we give up on things, and we give up on us. So one of my biggest mission and passion in life is to allow people to reconnect with their passion, with their abilities to create things and to be happy, because at the end that's what we all want, is to experience a happy life. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for following me. You guys are awesome. As you can see, if this is the first time you hear me, you see I have a strong accent, and I'm originally from Argentina. And I just, you know, started doing all these videos and karinaledesma.com in English like 8 months ago, and I'm so happy and so grateful to be able to be today in this camera and Facebook Live and talk to you. And you know, every Wednesday I create, you know, different subjects and we talk for about 10-15 minutes about different things that I use in my life, that I use with my clients, and things that can, you know, help all of us to create a better life and to be able to enjoy life better. Have you ever felt, you know, lost, or like you don't know what road to take? And I'm not talking about when you're driving, I'm talking about emotionally, you know, when just like there's certain things that are going on in your life, and you know you had to make certain decisions, but you don't know which one is the best, or perhaps, you know, you just had your day planned and then things came on your way and you know, distort everything that you planned, and then you feel, you know, frustrated, you feel hurt, you feel lost. And you know, we all go through those moments, and one of the things that I want to share with you today is about what to do when we are in those moments. And because something like that happened to me this morning, and I had to do all these steps that I'm going to share with you today, because it's something that constantly life events are going to throw you off, right? Throw us off to a place that we don't want to be. So how do we do? We don't get stuck there, because none of us want to feel bad. None of us want to be in bad mood, or you know, just without resources to experience life to the fullest. We all want to just create that passion inside us and that well-being inside us. So one thing that I want to share with you, that I want you to understand, and when I understood this, it literally helped me to cope with life issues or adversity much better. Every moment of every day, there are 3 key decisions that determine your outcome, my outcome, our outcome. Okay, so if you think about it, you need to focus on the outcome, because sometimes we get so immersed in emotions and we feel so deep and we feel so much that we lose track of what we really want. So the first thing that I recommend you and invite you to do, that I did this morning, and every time I have issues, adversity, obstacles that I face, is focus on the outcome. What do you really want? Know what you want. What do you really want? What do you want to feel? What do you want to experience? What do you really want to happen in your life? And you know, kind of stop feeling those negative emotions and focus what is ahead. You know, what is coming. What do I really want? And focus on the outcome is so important, and leave the past behind. Stop looking back. You're not going that way. Okay, you want to move forward, so don't look back. And sometimes, you know, when we talk about the past, we use the past like something that beat us all the time, you know, and we feel shame and we feel regret, and those are emotions that, you know, don't help us at all, because we all messed it up. We all did things wrong, you know, what's new, you know, and we're gonna keep doing things wrong, because that's, you know, something that we never gonna be experiencing in life. Something that we never did before is to leave. you live and you learn, and every moment you have an opportunity to create a new experience for you and a new lesson for you. And that's why it's so important not only to take the pain that life throws you, but just learn the lesson, because when the pain goes away, then you keep the lesson, right? So what do you really want? What is it? And stop focusing in the past, first of all, okay? Because then you kind of found your outcome in the past. You're gonna find it today and in the future, right? And when we talk about the past, people think like, well, I focus on what happened to me 6 months ago, or 1 year ago, or like 10 years ago, and we think that is the past. Try to think about this. The past is also 5 minutes that just passed. Every moment is new, and in every moment we had the opportunity to make things better. And when I started living my life with this philosophy, life is easier. We always want to have ups and downs, but life becomes easier because you become more resourceful to solve whatever problems or challenges that you face every moment. So these are the 3 questions that determine your outcome, okay? So I want you to pay close attention to this, and I hope you really work on this in every moment with a conscious mind, which is not something that you allowed your mind to go wherever it has to go, and you leave your mind like a public computer, that everybody come and put information and put whatever they want. And it's so sad to know that we are so powerful, and we're so capable to lead our mind where we want it. And because we don't train our brain and we don't condition ourselves to do that, we end up, feeling the way we don't want to feel. We end up doing things that we don't want to do, and we end up having results in our life that we don't want to have. And it's not that hard. We can change that. We can turn that around. So the first thing that I want you to do is to stop beating yourself up. You're human, We're never gonna get it right. It's just like, it's a learning process. So ask this question. If you're going through some challenges right now in life, or if you're going through something that you feel a little lost and you don't know what route to take, first of all, this is the question that is gonna help you. What are you going to focus on? Because where your focus goes, energy flows. The more you focus on something, the more you're gonna create energy in your body, in your mind, to do things and to act. So what do you have to focus? What is your focus right now? Try to think for a second. What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on what I'm saying? Are you focusing in the phone that you're using, or the computer, or my shirt that says "Encounter with the Real You," in my accent? I don't know. What are you focused on? But what you focus on is gonna determine the outcome. It's one of the key decisions and question that we ask that's going to determine what we're going to do, okay? And so if you're focusing on something that it creates negative emotion in your life, stop. Because nobody have a gun in your mouth. You have to focus on that, right? You need to recreate everything that happened that made you feel bad. Recreate it in your mind. Keep those images in your mind. Nobody does that. You do that to yourself. I do that to myself. And we can retrain and reverse that. We can kill all those images, just take it out of our brain and start creating images of things that we really want to have, because we all have the ability to do that. What am I focused on? Number 1. Number 2, question that determines your outcome is, what does this mean? Have you ever thought that things don't have a meaning? They don't. We give things meaning, and we all have different meanings. Same event, different meaning. We all have. You're never gonna find 2 people that are gonna give the same meaning to something. They're always gonna, twist it a little bit. We have different meaning because we are creators of meaning, and the meaning that you give to things is gonna create the way you feel, and the way you feel is gonna make you act, and your actions is gonna take you to some results. And unfortunately, because we don't know how to create the right state of mind, we start doing actions that take us to the wrong place. Try to think about this. Try to think a time that you were frustrated or angry, or with those negative emotions, and you did something. How was your behavior? Was poor. If you were in a restaurant, you didn't treat the waitress right. If you were with your partner, maybe your partner said nothing that to bother you, but it bothered you because you were irritated. Maybe you just came home angry or frustrated, and your kids just wanted to play with you, and you snap at your kids. How many times we do that? But we need to retrain. We need to retrain our brain. We need to condition ourselves to find new ways to cope and to act when we're having hard times and struggles. But let me tell you something. You know what? I'm gonna say your good news and a bad news. The good news is that I know you overcame bad situation and adversity. I did, and I know you did too. So you know you had the ability to do it. And let me tell you the bad news. More bad situation and obstacles and adversity will come to your life because it's part of life. You think that I will have everything planned and everything is perfect. Nothing is perfect. There's not a perfect moment. You just do it, you know? I wanted to do this for so long, and I always I'm gonna just try to improve my English a little bit more and try to talk a little bit better. And you know what? That will never come. I need to sit in front of this camera and just share my voice so I can get to those ears that never heard my voice. And I'm doing it, you know? Is it perfect? No. But you know what? I'm doing it. And action, there's nothing that can make up for actions. You know, when you start doing the things and the right things, when you create the right mindset, and you just ask the question that you need to ask, like, what meaning can I give to this that empower me? And that's one of the things that I talk in my book about meaning. When something happened, you have the choice. You know, this is what I did today with me in the morning. This is happening and it's not making you feel good. And I have two choices right now: feel better or feel worse. What do I want? What do I want? And nobody's gonna say, oh, I wanna feel worse, right? We feel worse because our subconscious mind is working and we don't really, you know, master of emotion. But we all want to feel better. So I said, when I want to feel better, what do I have to do? Okay, what can I do? Like going to the gym, exercising, putting the music that you like, whatever. It's different for all of us. But you need to start doing with your body something that helps you, because motion creates emotion. You know, if you're sitting in the chair with your head down and you just start thinking and representing in your mind what happened, the worse you're gonna feel. And that's what I did. I just went to the gym. I did 30-minute cardio, like fast cardio, and after that I felt so much better and I felt focused on what I had to do, and now I'm here with you guys. Okay, so the meaning is gonna determine that outcome. And question and decision number 3 that in every moment, every day we're doing is, what am I going to do? What am I going to do about it? Okay, am I gonna go home and cry and just go to bed and just feel all depressed and represent all the bad things that are happening in my life? And then I'm gonna read my day and not gonna be productive? Because I'm telling you, I felt like doing that today. I was like, you know what? I was driving and I was crying and I was like, I just wanna go home and go to bed, and I don't wanna feel the feeling that I feel. Because, you know, and I wanna share this with you because sometimes people tell me, I mean, like, you never have bad days? You never feel like you don't have the answer for things? I do. I feel bad, I feel frustrated, I feel angry, I feel lost, I feel sad, I have all these feelings, but I don't live there. I don't live there because I don't want to live there. I want another emotional home for me. And you need to be that emotional home. And let me tell you one that always gonna help you deal with life better. Stay in a state of gratitude and appreciation. What is in your life that you can be grateful for today? What are those things that you can appreciate in your life? And that's what I started doing with my mind in the whole driving. And then I work out, and then I get here, and then I feel so much better. Okay, and then when you are in a state of, you know, power and enlightenment, then the decision that you're gonna make about what are you gonna do about it, those decisions are gonna be much better, and it's gonna get you where you want to be, and not just like a place that you are going to hate, you know, after all. So you always ask those 3 questions, and I promise you, I guarantee you that you will do the best that you can in any situation to make sure that things keep going your way. And you know, this is the most important thing about all the adversity, and that's what I love it, because the more things that you need to you struggle with, and the more thing you need to overcome, the stronger you get. And you know, I was telling my dad the other day, do you want to be weaker or you want to be stronger? When she's telling me I have this challenge or the other challenge, I want to be stronger. So welcome all the challenges, because the only way that we can become stronger is just overcoming bigger challenges. So with that, I'm going to say bye. Thank you for joining me. I know you guys have it in my fan page that we are in the radio live right now. So if you are not in the radio, you can download the app, listen to my radio. That's the app that you can have in your mobile, and you can search and put my station, which is KL Station Web, KL Station Web, and you can start listening to this Facebook Live on the radio. And also, if you put your email in the radio, you can ask me questions. If I have those email, can send you the recording. So then, you know, maybe when you're driving or you're stuck on traffic, you can re-listen, and you know, this type of trainings or this type of classes or whatever you want to call it, share that I do with you, it can help you with your life. And only